Good morning, it's a brand new week. I've actually spent the weekend creating a little bit of a base for some flagging that I'm going to have to do because we're doing a big change to our garden, which I'm really excited about. I might even film bits of that and show you the process as I create it. Me and my dad are going to start building it soon. And while I'm doing that, I'm also going to need to be doing some videos and tutorials for YouTube and Patreon. So I've got a busy few weeks ahead of me. This is going to be my weekly vlog for what I'm basically getting up to this week, and the main sort of art related thing I'm going to be doing is trying out a new surface for drawing on. A surface that I've never tried before, but I'm really excited to give it a go. And I'm actually going to be making a full video of that over on my Studio Wildlife channel, but for now I need to start filming that video. I don't often show this side of the filming process, and it does take me a lot of psyching myself up, and I do make a heck of a lot of mistakes, but I get there in the end, and that's all that matters. And I've already got a feeling that this one is going to be a good one. I just about got a little bit of sketching done before I needed to go and make a start on my garden. And I'm working in a large A3 just sketchbook, and I used the panel to trace around after doing a few thumbnail sketches so that I had a more refined sketch that was exactly the same size as the panel that I was going to work on for the actual thing. Whenever I start a new picture, my go-to is always a lion, just because I love painting and drawing lions, so that's what I'm doing here. And I'm just starting with an initial pencil sketch, just to get an idea of roughly what I want. I did a few thumbnails, as I mentioned, just to get an idea of what I wanted the background to sort of look like, and now I'm going to go into a slightly more refined, larger drawing. And I'm doing it the same size, so I can get a proper feel for how my finished piece is going to look. This isn't set in stone though, and I actually didn't get very much of this sketch done before I needed to make a start outside. This was the result of today's work. I dug a trench and put some foundations in for some brick edging that's going to go at the edge of the flags. Look at my nice little cement mixing tray that I've got, very professional. And yeah, I've just got to now let that set so my dad can come round and lay some bricks for me tomorrow. I'm a bit dishevelled and covered in cement dust. I've been working a little bit more on the garden with my dad today, and I've just about managed to get my idea and thumbnail sketched out, ready for this big drawing that I'm going to do. Oh, well, a very small drawing, but ready for this proper drawing on this new surface that I am going to do. I'm hopefully going to start it today and hopefully finish it over the course of the week. Normally this would probably only take me a day to do, but because I'm working so in such little bits, it's probably going to take me the rest of the week, and I've got to do editing as well. So there's a lot of work to be done this week. Yeah, I'm just sat here editing the video now, and yeah, I didn't get any more work done on that day, so I just went to bed and came back fresh in the morning. It is a new day, and I'm about to start the actual drawing. I did a few sketches which you saw earlier, and also it's the middle of the day. It's actually about 20 to 4 now, so I'm not going to get much work done today. Actually, I might get it done, I'm going to try, but we've been doing it a little bit more on the outside. I've got the first posts up, the brickwork is done, and levelling off where the flags are going to go has been done as well, so we're making some progress. But now I need to get a drawing done today, because pretty much all of tomorrow we're going to be putting up the roof for the build. In other news, Bella's not feeling too great. She got me up at 4:45 this morning because she needed to go outside. And then today she's had a little accident inside, which isn't good. She seems okay in herself, but she's just having a little bit of tummy trouble. So I don't think Amber's taken her to puppy class this week. Also, we think she's coming into season for the first time as well. We're not sure, but we just need to keep an eye on that. But enough of that. Let's get drawing. I always start my drawings all my paintings with the eyes. I like to just get a sense of the subjects that I'm trying to create, and what better way to do that by capturing life in the eye. I lay down charcoal with some vine charcoal and then just use a blending stump to blend it together, and then a putty eraser to remove some of the highlights and details, and then work over the top with a charcoal pencil just to get those darker areas. It's quite a simple process, but it's super effective. You can use it to build up a real sense of texture and layers and depth within the fur, and I sometimes use a brush as well, just to brush some charcoal powder onto the surface to try and give not just like pure white, but to put a surface down that I can erase from for the lighter areas of the subject that I'm trying to draw. I did make a little mistake. I got a little bit carried away and started to put in some of the darks with the darkest charcoal pencil first, and that was a mistake because it's really hard to erase those dark marks. They don't go quite as back to white as the vine charcoal. So for the rest of this drawing, I'm going to start with the vine charcoal and then use the darks very sparingly towards the end of each section so I don't get too carried away. I'm actually so impressed with it so far. It's probably, and it might be a bit bold to say, but it's probably one of my favourite surfaces to actually work on. I've really enjoyed doing, I know I've not done much, but I've really enjoyed how it feels. The charcoal goes on really nicely, it's really grippy, and it comes away really nicely as well because I can erase it really easily with the putty eraser, and it's so far working really well, especially for such a small piece as well. I'm not going to get any more done in this video because I need to edit it all together, and tomorrow is Wednesday today, and tomorrow I am going to be doing more on the outside build, so I'm not going to have time to draw and edit, but I will be releasing a new video on my Studio Wildlife channel. I'm not sure if it's going to be this week or next week, that is going to show you exactly what this panel is, how I've been using it, and also how the finished drawing comes together. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.